Prepare to explore. Get out of the city and into an adventure that moves the whole family. Prepare to be moved. The all-new Nissan X-Trail.
On air, online, and on your smart speaker.
Birdie Blue, Stocking Thrills, Barney Cools, Nude Lucy, and Apelli, Lioness.
SAFM News Briefing.
Hi, it's Dan Flake here with the latest. Income supports like Job Seeker and Youth Allowance are getting a welcome increase next month after changes were voted through Parliament. It was originally slated as a $40 a fortnight bump, but Social Services Minister Amanda Rishworth says it's actually set to be closer to $56 for some now, thanks to indexation changes which come into effect at the same time.
Those payments, like rent assistance, like Job Seeker, that were due to be indexed, indexation will also be applied to those rates on the 20th of September.
Around 1 million Aussies are set to benefit from those changes alone. Meantime, that social and affordable housing bill that failed in Parliament earlier this year has been reintroduced. It's the one linked to a possible double dissolution trigger. Former US President Donald Trump's facing his third indictment over allegations he tried to overturn the election in 2020. Trump's been ordered to front a federal court as a result. Star Entertainment's been fined $140,000 for offences including illegally helping patrons use credit cards to gamble at its Brisbane and Gold Coast casinos. The operator pleaded guilty to 11 charges in the Brisbane Magistrates Court today for breaches occurring in 2017, 2018 and 2022. No conviction was recorded. There's said to be 2 inquiries into the cancellation of the 2026 Com Games in Victoria, with the Vic Senate and state governments launching inquiries. And a heads up if you're heading to Bali anytime soon, a new task force comes into effect this month to crack down on unruly international travellers.
After this, there is no turning back. You sip the red can, the story ends. You sip the black can, you enter dreamland. And I show you just how good the truth can taste. Max Taste Challenge.
Jeremy Cameron will still play against Port Saturday after the Cats forward was headbutted in an unprovoked attack at a Geelong pub. The AFL Integrity Unit's been notified. Still on footy, and West Coast say Liam Martin's going nowhere. Despite reported interest from Hawthorn, the high-flying forward's got a year to run on his deal at the Eagles. Aussie skipper Pat Cummins could be left out of Australia's T20 squad to face South Africa when the team's named next week due to a wrist injury. And the Matildas' next opponent's locked in for the knockout stage of the World Cup, Denmark in Sydney on Monday.
Buying or selling rural or residential properties? Miller, Wan and John. This is SAFM weather.
Partly cloudy and 17 for the rest of the day across the Limestone coast. Tomorrow, top of 19 with a shower or 2. It's the daily stories that matter in under 20 minutes. Search the Briefing podcast on Listener. Download the app now and listen for free.